Yeah, your love message.
Go! Eagle!
This has been an amazing week, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been amazing. The Birds just won the Super Bowl. We just got the parade these past few days, man. It's been so much fun. I'm having good vibes right now. And I'm back to, watching movies since the Eagles won and all that is over for the most part. Go Birds. E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles, man. Birds. Green to the day I die. That's how much I love that team. And a guy, our quarterback, Jalen Hurts, that's a guy that has aura. He has that it factor. Every time he doing the interview, he is a quote machine. He will give you quotes till he can't do it no more. He like them wrestlers that be doing promos that be getting you hype, man. That's a dude that has aura. That's a guy that if you want a leader in America, that would be that guy. A black man at that. You know who don't have aura though? You know who's swaggerless? You know somebody who don't have that it factor? And it's no offense to him, but it's just him, Anthony Mackie. Look, nothing against Anthony Mackie, right? He might be a good dude. I don't know. There's some other things that tell me he kind of a guy that does some other things. But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's probably a good person. Anthony Mackie just doesn't do it for me. When they were announcing him as Falcon, I was like, okay, whatever. But then they said he's going to be the next Captain America. I'm like, do you want Anthony Mackie to lead your movie? A guy that in most movies is known for being cooked. A guy that be getting cooked by every actor that, he's working with, like a co-lead. My first introduction to Anthony Mackie was 8 Mile and Eminem owning him. My second introduction is him ruining the image of Tupac Shakur in Notorious.
Hey, yo, check it out, motherfucker. I'm Tupac.
So when I see these things, and also him being a Falcons fan and getting my fault. Him being a New Orleans Saints fan and getting owned by that Falcons fan a couple years ago, that was so funny, man. I can never take Anthony Mackie serious.
Rise up!
Disrespecting
Hey,
your father.
rise up!
Sir, I'm sorry that your sperm turned out to be
He's sorry he's an Aints fan. Rise up, baby!
I can't take him serious. And besides that, the Captain America situation has been weird, man. We got behind the scenes controversy going on with that actress from Israel, which, for the most part, I kind of agree with everybody else saying, she shouldn't be in the movie for real. Also, there have been a lot of reshoots going on, such and such, But I was like, I'm just going to check out the movie regardless of the reviews that came out later on before the release date. Regardless of everything that's been happening, I'm willing to give this Captain America Brave New World movie a chance. Because I always give every Marvel movie a chance. Because for the most part, they're good. Well, at least earlier on before the Avengers Endgame, all that was done for. So I watched it, right? And as much as people say, oh, this is the worst Marvel movie, it's not that good, it's terrible, it lost my faith in the Marvel universe, I'm just sitting here like, it's fine. It's cool. It's not the best thing in the world. And I'm not saying it's good either. For the most part, I'm not going to say it's mid because everybody used that word. But it is that. Here's the good parts about it. I thought Harrison Ford, who's Thunderbolt Ross in the movie, William Hurt, who was Thunderbolts before Harrison Ford died. Rest in peace to him. Harrison Ford replaced him, so that's why they switched up I thought Harrison Ford was really good in this movie. He was one of the good highlights of Brave New World. You actually see him grow from what happened to the Incredible Hulk, which we'll get to now, and him trying to do good by his daughter. Like, they go through that in the movie, and it's really good. Well, at least I thought it was. Different plots and ideas that they have here that you can say, okay, this is a good movie. This could potentially be a good movie if we focus on this particular thing. The problem is there is no focus in this movie. There's no focus. Everything is all over the place. And quite frankly, everything is cut. Like, you can tell that they have something that can make the movie coherent, but they cut it all out because they try to not be controversial. They try to stay in a lane. And it is the worst thing that has happened to this movie. Like, there's a point in the movie where Sam Wilson is talking to Thunderbolts Ross. And you see in the trailers, Thunderbolts Ross is like, "You're not Steve Rogers." And in the trailer, Sam was like, "You're right." In the movie, Sam Wilson doesn't stand on business. It doesn't say anything. So it's weird. It's like, you taking that insult. I'm gonna put this tweet right here and say, this was kind of harsh, but I kind of agree with it, because you're not standing on what your theme is about. Like, just because I'm not this person doesn't mean I can't have my own legacy and carry on that with my own type of style. Like, what is happening? Anybody else but Sam Wilson to be the leader, yeah, they're gonna get cooked by Dr. Doom. They're gonna get cooked. Also, the fights do not make sense to me. Sam Wilson gets stabbed. He gets not only like stabbed with a knife or whatever, he gets stabbed by axe, and he don't get hurt. It's like, oh, that's nothing to me, bruh. And then he fights the Red Hulk, and that definitely don't make sense to me. Red Hulk is supposed to be comparable to Bruce Banner's Hulk, and you're telling me he can go toe to toe with Red Hulk? The whole Avengers group has to go up against the Hulk, and you tell me Sam Wilson, Falcon, could go one-on-one with Red Hulk, the one that struggled against Spider-Man with Bucky? Like, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, bro. And also, they are disrespecting the Hulk. Ever since after Avengers, they've been disrespecting the Hulk. They've been disrespecting how threatening he is, his powers, and what he means to the universe. He's supposed to be the most threatening being on the planet, and you don't get none of that. He's a joke. He's a joke. And they try to tie in all these things from the Incredible Hulk. How are you gonna have a sequel and all these things with the Hulk and don't put Mark Ruffalo in them? How? Like, that's crazy. How are you gonna disrespect a character like that? Like, I understand you have rights issues with Universal, but if you're going to do this anyway, you might as well put Mark Ruffalo in this movie. That's a shame, man. And I feel like in my gut that if they didn't do any of the reshoots, this movie would have been salvageable. But since Disney and since Kevin Feige ain't staying on business and just saying, oh, we're gonna do this movie, and decide to cut all the things that are probably important for the movie, the whole movie is discombobulated. It's a wreck, and everybody is just talking messy about this movie. Let's talk about the leader too, man. Tim Blake Nelson. Now, when I remember as a kid, I remember seeing Tim Blake Nelson being teased as the leader. I was so hyped. I wanted to see what would happen in the Hulk sequel. And I've been thinking about that throughout the years as the MCU was getting built up and all that, thinking, oh, one day we're going to have the leader. Oh man, they're going to have a Hulk sequel. They're going to have the leader. It's going to be like the cartoon, during Fox Kids era and all that. Oh, I'm going to be so hyped. Once you see this man and what he does, it's like, what the hell is this? First off, I will say the design and the look of him is awful. And I understand that his head's supposed to be like a brain, but it reminded me of like Power Rangers and shit. And it was bad. Also, the way he acted as the leader, nah, that's not the leader. He was so wooden, so stale that it's like, why? What is the point of him being here? And for somebody, I hate when movies make smart characters and they're not smart at all. The leader would be saying these things like, there's an 89% probability that this and such will happen. Oh, there's a 98% chance this and this will happen. And then coming back to his face. Like, I'm like, damn, man, what the hell? You tell him about the plot. You're saying these things, yet he's doing the opposite every time. So clearly what you're thinking is wrong. And I'm sitting here like, this character is not smart to me. I hate when they don't write smart characters smart. And so I'm like, damn, man, this was a waste of time doing all this. Y'all, and also, they using Captain America. They using, out of all the movies, they using this movie as to tie things up. They're using what happened in Eternals and trying to tie that up so they don't have to worry about that. They using the Incredible Hulk for some reason to tie that up so we don't have to worry about that. They're using Captain America to salvage every mistake they have done in the past MCU years from 2008 to now, so they can focus on Avengers Doomsday. Like, that's crap to me, man. Why this movie? Why the man with the black sheep? Why the black man with the American shield have to get this? Why? That's messed up. This would be the movie y'all would do that in. Y'all wouldn't do that with Thor. You wouldn't do that with any other character. But as soon as a black man get the wings and the shield, y'all put the Kendrick Lamar on so we can get distracted. Y'all gonna use this movie to tie in all y'all bullshit. Where is Eli Bradley? You know, the one that y'all hyped up to be part of the new Avengers and was in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Where is Eli Bradley? The one that is Isaiah Bradley's nephew. You know, the one that's supposed to be a part of Captain America. Where are the characters? And I also heard King Cobra, who Seth Rollins supposed to be in this. And you have none of the Captain America characters in this movie. Yet you have all these Hulk people in here. You got some parts of the Eternals, but none of the Captain America stuff. That's wild, man. Y'all really used up Sam Wilson's Captain America to tie up shit. That's messed up. That is really messed up. Man, this is crazy to me, bro. And it sounds like I'm mad at the movie than I actually talk about. But I'm not really mad. It's just like, damn, this could have been so much better. In fact, I'm a hater. I should be trashing it, but I don't think this movie is bad, y'all. I really don't. Because there are worse movies than this. And if y'all trying to build up the Avengers, y'all are doing a terrible job. Because I don't believe Anthony Mackie is the leader. The only person that has aura in that whole Avengers group is Miss Marvel, because I feel like that's perfectly casted and she's actually enthusiastic and excited about everything that's going on. Everybody else is just like, I guess you can be Hawkeye's partner. I guess this is She-Hulk. I guess y'all better hope Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four hit it out the park, because y'all are starting off bad, MCU. Y'all starting off bad, Kevin Feige. Where is Eli Bradley? You're not going to remember this movie, and that's a shame. It's not as bad as, let's say, the Marvels. It's not as bad as Thor, Love and Thunder. I wouldn't say it's one of the top 5, top 10 worst movies Marvel has ever made, but still, it is so forgettable and such a waste of time that you're like, damn, why did they even make this movie? And as much as I love making fun of Anthony Mackie, I do feel bad for him. And I feel bad for Harrison Ford. I feel bad for everybody that's doing this project. Because I see the movie, I see what they were going for, and there's some good in the movie. It's just that Marvel was too scared of what's been going on throughout these few years with their movies that they decided that this is the movie that they want to do a bunch of reshoots on. it reminded me of what Zack Snyder was going through with Justice League. Regardless of what you think of him or whatever, no director deserves to get their movie cut like that. Because now it's on them that the movie is bad. Dang, I wish this movie was better. It did have potential with what I saw with the plots and all that to be a good movie, at least for Marvel standards. But now it's just forgettable, and I feel like I wasted my time. But hey, go Birds! I still got that parade that I went to earlier. It was so much fun, man. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Captain America: Brave New World.